From what I've seen, it reminds me of an E40 song years ago called "The Drought Season." So she's mentioning Afrotech, and she's basically saying that because of the push against DEI, that Afrotech attendance has plummeted. That a lot of the activity that was subsidized by corporations like Google and Meta and others is just gone, right? And because it's gone, they're kind of in this really difficult situation where they're like, what are we going to do now? Like, we can't have Afrotech without the people that pay for Afrotech. They didn't just pay for the booths and the vendor spots, they also paid, I'm sure, for the hotel and everything else that you need, and they paid for people to attend the conference. And so what I'm going to do, and I bet you that there's other Black conferences out there that are going through the same thing. From what I've seen, it reminds me of an E40 song years ago called "The Drought Season." And basically, the drought season is like it's a drought. Like, the resources that used to be there are not there anymore. And this is an economic concept. This is basically something where um, you have these scenarios where you have a shock to your economic system where something bad happens and suddenly the things that were there in abundance have become very, very scarce, right? And that's why with investing you have a balanced approach where you have to prepare for things to go wrong, right? A good investor is always thinking like, what can go wrong? Just like when I did pilot training, the 75% of our training was to prepare for what can go wrong. So I would say the same thing is true economically speaking. If you have sort of this disaster preparation and disaster training, where you sort of say, okay, what happens if I lose this job, or what happens if we lose this funder, or what happens if this investment crashes on us? Do you have a plan B? And the big problem that happens is, and this is my big bone, this is the bone to pick that I have to pick with integration, is that integration, in my view, the way it was done in America, not that integration's always bad.